My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Epic number 2. I can get this out of my hair without breaking it. So, let me give you my personal thoughts and review on my Death of X and my inability to be fast. Alright? Now let me explain what that means. Alright? Apparently, I'm not as quick on the draw as I used to be. And when I say that, I'm not talking about, fuck, I gotta go back to the car and get my bow and arrow. I'm not talking about, like with a weapon type quick on the draw. I'm talking about, being up to speed on everything. So, one, I promised you guys that I would do this way back when the books came out. I also got these books because I thought that it would be like the final X-Men chapter with Marvel Comics. Being that if it wasn't for the X-Men or Spider-Man, or most Marvel characters in general, I wouldn't be able to read. Right? Now, granted, there aren't a lot of multicultural Marvel characters, but they have characters that of my three cultures that I can relate to. So, without further ado, we begin with the Terrigen Mist. Yes, I'm pretty much sure I'm saying that incorrectly. But the Terrigen Mist is a mist that would turn people like me into people like them. Only it wouldn't be mutant powers. It would be more like Extreme X. You're a hybrid alien and human. And if you have mutant DNA, which I still don't understand how this works against mutants, but apparently the Terrigen Mist kills mutants. Which I still don't get because the Inhumans have alien DNA. Don't ask. I didn't write the comics. I just read the motherfuckers. So, I really find that kind of awkward. The Terrigen Mist turns regular humans into basically mutants, but it's different on some level or another. And in my opinion, I think that's a crock of shit. That the Terrigen Mist should actually kill mutants. I really, honestly, truly think that that's a crock of shit. So, by the end of the book, there are some mutants dead, and there are some mutants that are not. Jamie Mordox, they ended him, and Cyclops, if you haven't read it, I'm sorry, they killed your boy. They killed old Cyclops. I don't understand the story of young Cyclops and young Angel. Like I said, I haven't picked up an X-Men book since 2008, really. I pick up every now and again just to keep up to speed, which I have not done in a long time. In fact, this 2016 is like the only time I've actually touched an X-Men book since the Onslaught stuff. And if they ever go back to selling classic X-Men, I will get all those. But because by then, the classic X-Men for them would be my generation of X-Men from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and then the early 2000s, and then I'm pretty much done. But classic X-Men will not be classic X-Force, New Mutants, and X-Factor, and it wouldn't be classic Excalibur. So, that shit's probably not going to be involved in any level, which really fucking sucks, but I don't work for Marvel. If I did, I would push for these classics to be put back out there. Okay, so apparently Cyclops was not alive through the whole comic. He was alive in the first comic for the first few pages, and then he died instantly. And the person who went back with them was not Cyclops. It was an idea which Emma Frost created. So I guess he was a soul clone or a telepathic clone that no one could really figure out wasn't Cyclops. So, in the end, one of my favorite X-Men, Havoc, whose face is severely scarred on this side, Emma shows him Cyclops' body and tells him the truth at the end. And now I have to go back and try to find all of the X-Men versus Inhumans so that I can get all of that, because apparently I need that to see how that's going to work out. But this is the prelude, I guess, to it. And the X-Men take a pounding. They don't get their ass kicked, but they somehow or another get put to sleep to save Madrid or some shit like that. Some country that starts with an M. Muir Island is basically evacuated with nothing but dead mutants or whatever. Whoever didn't make it were pretty much done when the X-Men got there because of the Terrigen Mist. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, man, Marvel, what have you done? why are you fucking with the X-Men like that? You know, the X-Men deserve, because they've been through some shit. The X-Men is the only team I know for sure that have been through shit that none of the other teams have been through, just due to the fact that they're mutants. So not only do they have persecution of other mutants and other hero factions trying to take their asses out all the damn time, but they also have other issues going on with that. So, and it's also this, due to this big clusterfuck that's going on between Marvel and Fox. So, more or less, you know, the moral of the story is that in the end, Black Bolt kills Cyclops, who's not really Cyclops. It's a facsimile facsimile walking around. It's a walking automaton that doesn't really exist. And I don't really know exactly how to explain that. I know Emma Frost created him, and I guess she couldn't hold the image anymore, so she let Black Bolt walk the dog with the guy. And they got some guy who I wasn't sure if he was a mutant or an inhuman, but his blood and Sunfire changed the polarities of the cloud, the Terrigen Mist, and it ended with an uneasy truce. So I guess when I get the X-Men versus the Inhumans 0 through 5, I'll figure it out. And if I do that, I will hopefully give you guys a report on that. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Be seeing you.